Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
And I'm Curtis Dvorak.
Get in your seats, folks. The show is going to start. We're teasing him because he said get in the seats twice. He really wants people to sit down.
You should sit down to watch this show. It can get aggressive.
There you go. Coming up, we're going to have some really fun stuff we will get to in a moment. But first, season 12 of The Voice is now in the books. The show has been crowned. The new winner has been announced. It all went down last night.
And Mark Barger has all the details in case you missed it. Check it out.
The winner of The Voice is...
the last person chosen in The Voice's blind auditions,
Chris Blue, Team Alicia!
was also the last singer at the end. Chris Blue winning the season 12 title.
I can't believe this is in my hand right now. I can't believe that I'm actually holding this.
Blue edged out runner-up country singer Lauren Dusky in one of the closest votes in the show's history.
Chris has week after week proven performance-wise just who he is as an artist, that he wants this bad. So I'm so proud of him.
Dusky could take consolation in landing the top 2 spots on the iTunes charts from her Monday performances. And 15-year-old Aaliyah Molden savored her 3rd place finish.
And I'm just so grateful that I got to be here, and I can't wait to see what's next.
New avenues also await 4th place finisher Jesse Larson.
I feel like I did way more than I ever intended that I would on the show.
Meanwhile, it was Coach Alicia Keys' protege squarely in the spotlight.
He's literally like gone from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and it has been unreal to witness. Wow.
And now that butterfly's career is about to take flight.
You know, when you work hard and you have goals in mind, things actually happen.
Like winning The Voice. Mark Barger, NBC News.
And he was the heavy favorite around here.
If you were watching this the whole season, you kind of knew that he was going to win. They made it really, you know, whatever the word I'm looking for is. Suspenseful.
There you go.
4 syllables. I don't do 4-syllable words.
It's a big one.
Or maybe it's 3 syllables. That's why I don't do them.
That's okay,
anyway.
Whatever. But yeah, no, it was fun to watch last night. And so I know Trent Gilbreth, who's our digital director, was tweeting all about
so
that.
Happy.
He was so happy. He was so excited. That was
midnight last night. He's tweeting, "We did it!"
He did. Okay, some changes, by the way. We thought this would be an interesting story for you, are coming to the NFL next season. Something that the fans and maybe the mascots, former mascots, will enjoy a little bit. Yeah. For years, players have been limited by how they could celebrate following the touchdowns. Now things are getting just a little bit different. Yeah. Starting this year, the players are going to be able to use the football as a prop. Celebrate in a group. They can roll on the ground if they like. Basically, they can do whatever they want. And the commissioner says he is looking forward. I don't know if he's going to regret these words later, but he is looking forward to seeing what the players will do with their newfound freedom.
Yeah, this is another one of those. I'm just like, really, 2 years after I leave the league, you guys finally listen to me. Like,
you were doing this stuff a long
literally,
time ago.
this was late 90s. I was getting in trouble for celebrating, but they didn't have any rules in place, and so they obviously changed the mascot rules and then changed the celebration rules, because I was hanging out with the guys and I would say, hey, if you score this Sunday, while we're having a few frosty malt beverages, if you score this Sunday, let's work out a routine. And we would literally sit at, you know, wherever we're at, and we would work out routines that we were going to do if they scored. So then you'd see, you know, the run over, and we would do a little stuff.
Oh, how fun. So Jackson would be involved, but that got, what,
they
squashed?
They started making rules, and the prop, that sounds silly that you can use the ball as a prop. They made a rule about 5 years ago that you can't pretend the ball is something else but the ball. You can spike the ball, but you can't pretend it's a phone. You can't pretend it's a baby.
Or a stop. Remember they tried to spin it?
Can't do any of that stuff. Now they're letting them do that. Yes, the league is starting to realize, hey, you're entertainment, and people want to be entertained, so let the guys have some fun.
Man, you missed out. Does this make you want to go back?
No, not at all. You know, here, look, the reason for the rules, the reason for like restricting, was because what happens is it starts to trickle down to high school, college, high school, and
because these are their heroes, they look up to them, and so therefore they do the exact same thing. And some of them were getting, some argued, a little raunchy.
Well, raunchy, yeah, but it was more what was happening on the lower levels is a high school kid celebrates. The other high school kid on the opposing team doesn't have the same, you know, composure as a pro player to just let him go, and so fights happen.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
anyway.
All right. Anyway, that's a longer conversation.
There you go.
Keep going.
Tune in the NFL. They can
From the NFL to the NBA to collegiate sports, we are certainly very excited for a pretty impressive guest coming on the show today, considered one of the best collegiate basketball players of all time. Former Duke standout, Christian Laettner, is going to be joining us. Did you hear the ba-ba-ba-ba?
That's right. There he is. He's going to join us. And,
but beforehand, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun because we thought on the lighter side of things, we wanted to do a little bit of Christian Laettner trivia. So we sent out Curtis, who better to go send out to go do something around the office this morning. But you wanted to find out a hard-hitting fact about Christian.
Yes, and bug people while they're trying to work. So
yes.
Like who's taller, than April the giraffe's baby, Tajiri, Christian Laettner the baby, or who scored more points? Isn't that? Take a look.
There you go.
How you doing?
Good, how you?
Good. We're doing trivia.
Oh.
Doing trivia.
What kind of trivia?
Well, Christian Laettner coming on the show today.
Yep.
And want to know who's taller, Christian Laettner or April the giraffe's baby, Tajiri?
Oh, boy.
At birth. Who is taller, Christian Laettner or April's baby giraffe that was born a month ago? Who's taller, Christian Laettner or Tajiri, April's baby, the giraffe born a month or so ago? Who's taller, Christian Laettner or April the giraffe's baby, Tajiri? Need to know who's taller, Christian Laettner or April the giraffe's baby, Tajiri?
Christian Laettner was 6'11". The giraffe was, I'm going to go with 6'6". I'm going to go with Christian Laettner.
So that's correct. You're incorrect on the giraffe height, but you're correct that Laettner's taller.
How tall was he?
She was only 5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
So I'm taller than the giraffe.
It's going to be close. I'm going to say Laettner.
That is correct.
Laettner.
Tajiri was only 5'9".
Okay.
And born in Laettner's 6'11".
Okay. I was going to say 6'9", but 6'11". Okay, thank you.
Giraffe. Definitely.
The giraffe, Christian Laettner, 6'11". April baby giraffe, Tajiri, 5'9" at birth. That's a break.
I'm gonna say the giraffe. The giraffe. He was 5 foot when he was born, right?
He was,
or almost 6 foot when he was born.
right. And Christian Laettner, 6'11".
I'm gonna say the giraffe. He's grown.
Oh, you're saying now. See, we're saying
Yeah.
at birth. See, we don't know what the height of the giraffe is now.
Right?
We've had 2 people catch us on that technicality. At birth.
Oh, at birth, Christian Laettner was taller.
Okay, that's a swish. All right.
Okay, coming up, he is going to join us
Thank you.
live on set. We're going to talk
There
about
it
his
is.
shot, his time at Duke, his basketball camp, how your kids can get involved. Christian Laettner is joining us, and he brought us T-shirts. We are still
More into mediums.
Laettner lovers.
Is good stuff. We're gonna do the shot. I'm gonna have you reenact the shot, but I'm actually gonna play defense because there was no defense on you on that shot. Good idea. So I'm gonna try and defend it.
We'll be right back.
We got more coming up.